when they finished playing high school sports, what did they do next?
She graduated from college with honors and went to work for a successful company.
He attended graduate school and became a difference maker in his community.
Because that's what student athletes in Illinois do. They use the skills they develop playing high school sports today
to do even bigger things in life tomorrow.
High school sports.
A winning part of a complete education.
This message presented by the Illinois High School Association and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
There are many sounds in your day-to-day life. There are sounds that wake you up. Sounds that make you smile. Sounds that energize you. And sounds that help you relax. But there are some sounds that can alert you to danger and can help save lives. Wireless emergency alerts, now on many mobile devices, use a unique sound and vibration to bring you information about severe weather events, Amber Alerts, or other emergencies in your area. With critical information from local sources you know and trust, you can be in the know, wherever you are. For more information, visit ready.gov/alerts. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Hands can do incredible things. This is the sound of 326 hands playing Mozart. This is the sound of 10,942 hands showing appreciation. 64 hands building a house for the homeless. 142 hands swimming a triathlon. 18 hands winning the big game. And this is the sound of 2 hands helping to save a life. It's called hands-only CPR, and it's recommended by the American Heart Association. If an adult suddenly collapses, call 911, then push hard and fast in the center of their chest until help arrives. It's incredibly easy and effective. Hands can do incredible things, but nothing compares to using them to help save a life. Find out more about this latest method of CPR at handsonlycpr.org. A message from the American Heart Association and the Ad Council.
I'm meteorologist Bob Smurbeck with a look at your next rad weather. High pressure building in from our west will bring clear skies to the area tonight. It will be cold, a low temperature of 19. High pressure moves off to our south and east tomorrow, mostly sunny, breezy, and milder with a high of 46. Partly cloudy tomorrow night, low 37. On Thursday, cloudy, breezy, and mild, a passing shower in the afternoon, high 53. Next rad weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Welcome to Mount Vernon. Welcome to Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX and WMIXsports.com, where you can watch or listen from any device. Rams basketball on WMIX Sports is powered by the official voice of Rams Athletics, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Rams basketball is also sponsored in part by the Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon, Ford Square, and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. Red Lake College. Save thousands on your college education. Log on to rlc.edu. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a Hospital. Raising the Bar. Winning Edge. Schmidt Ford of Salem. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem, Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, All Stars and Stitches, Central Christian Church, and People's National Bank. It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski from Mount Vernon Rams basketball. From the Ford Square WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, the Landers Collision Center's pregame show starts now.
And we welcome you inside Cahokia High School. Chris Hugo with you tonight. Danny Czerwinski is on assignment. Glad to be with you for the South 7 Conference Showdown. Good evening from St. Clair County. Tonight, the 6-0 Rams look to topple the 3-3 Cahokia Comanches. We'll talk more about this matchup on your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Don't forget, big or small, Landers fix them all. That's 1-888-Landers, 1-888-Landers. Now's the time to ask Landers Collision Centers about premium detailing. Get all that salt off of your ride. Maybe you've had a winter collision. Call the folks at Landers Collision Centers with their expanded centers at Mount Vernon and Salem at 1-888-Landers. We need to sneak out for a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk about the Cahokia Comanche season to this point, 3-3, but also an Associated Press preseason number 2 ranked in Class 3A. More of that to come on your Landers Collision Centers pregame show. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One Account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
Is your insurance deductible met? Do you have sleep apnea? Call the Medicine Shop Pharmacy to order a new mask or supplies for your CPAP or BiPAP before your deductible starts over next year. Our respiratory therapists will take the time to make sure your mask and supplies are a good fit for your needs. The Medicine Shop is also your #1 source for nebulizers and associated supplies. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black.
We have 3 respiratory therapists full-time. That allows us, with our respiratory care, a great deal of flexibility to take care of everything from ventilator needs for infants down to simple nebulizer needs for a sick child, and everything in between, oxygen, CPAP, BiPAP therapy. Our respiratory therapists are wonderful, skilled at that.
We look forward to hearing from you. Give us a call. The Medicine Shop is a locally owned business run by local people. Happy holidays from the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Wouldn't it be amazing if there was somewhere you could listen to knowledgeable discussion, interviews with a great mix of coaches, get the scores, and be entertained? You must have missed last week's Saturday Sports Show. Give AM 940 a couple of hours every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, and we'll give you the info you need like no one else can. It's your best option this sports season. The Saturday Sports Show on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Powered by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
And we welcome you back to Cahokia High School. The atmosphere will be energetic and electric tonight as the Mount Vernon Rams are 6-0, battling the Cahokia Comanches, who are 3-3. Quite a few folks wearing blue in attendance tonight. The Rams brought a nice crowd as well. This is your Landers Collision Centers pregame. Big or small, Landers sticks to the ball now with expanded Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem. Ask about premium detailing for life your car at Landers Collision Centers. 1-888-Landers. That's 1-888-Landers. Chris Hugo with you tonight. Danny Czerwinski is on assignment. He'll have the call for Lady Rams at Carbondale tonight on AM 940. You can find audio of that one on WMIXsports.com, or you can watch this one at the same web address. You can always stay up to date on Twitterverse. Give us a follow at WMIX Sports. Tonight, the Comanches come in with a 3-3 record. Of course, that record a bit baffling. They play in the very tough Lincoln Thanksgiving tournament with the likes of the Morton Potters, Chicago Harlan, the Danville Vikings, the Centennial Chargers, and, of course, the Lincoln Rail Splitters. Cahokia got off to a hot 2-0 start, beating Morton 69-62 and Harlan 79-51. Lost their last 3 games of the tournament, 70-63 to Danville, 80-57 to Centennial, and 49-38 to Lincoln, who is going to be a tough team this year in Class 3A. They go to the Channel 1450 shootout in Springfield on December the 7th. They beat Sacred Heart Griffin 60-40 in that one, and that bumps the record back up to 3-3. Like the Rams, they have yet to play a South 7 Conference game. Their December 6th matchup at the CHS Arena was snowed out. Likewise, this past Friday night, they erred on the side of caution. They called off the game at about 9:30 a.m. Boy, probably to wish they would have played it, as the winter weather that was forecasted for the area really never amounted to much. Meanwhile, we're here tonight. Glad to have you with us. The Mount Vernon Rams, of course, looking to improve to 7-0. We'll talk about their season at this point in just a moment. We need to take a quick break. This is the Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
This is your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt. I want to thank Mount Vernon and the surrounding area for continuing to support us over the past 5 years. If you have never sat down with someone to go over your insurance program, let me invite you into our office. Let us show you what working with the industry leader, represented by a local agent, can do for you. I'm located just off 42nd Street. You can reach our office 24 hours a day at 242-1421 or on the web at tonywilt.com. Thanks again, and go Rams.
People's National Bank makes purchasing a home easy. Hi, this is Joy Schrader, mortgage specialist from People's National Bank. Visit peoplesnationalbank.com to fill out an online application 24/7, and you will be on your way to owning your own home. If you have any questions, give me, Joy Schrader, a call at 241-6928.
People's National Bank, your home for home loans. Proudly serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Loans subject to credit approval.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon.
Right now, you can get up to $4,500 rebate on the 2014 Silverado, which makes that truck the best buy on the market. It blows away the F-150 and the Dodge Ram when you compare standard features, software, and everything that goes into this truck. Why would you want to buy old technology when you can have the latest and the greatest in the Silverado?
Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Your spine is a miracle of engineering, so when pain strikes, your body is telling you to get help fast. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois is proud to feature their spine care team. Doctors Kowalski and Smith, the professionals at Orthopedic Center, specialize in back and neck pain. So put our spine care team on the job. Find out more online at orthocenter-si.com. Stop the pain, fix the problem, and enjoy life again. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. WMIX Sports is your home for the Mount Vernon Rams, powered by Community First Bank.
The official voice of high school sports on WMIX is Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Chris Schumann with you in Cahokia. Danny Czerwinski is on assignment. However, here on WMIX FM Mount Vernon, Jeff Crow will take care of the video on WMIXsports.com. The Cahokia Comanches are the defending 3A runners-up from a year ago, getting all the way to the state championship game and coming up just short. Meanwhile, the Rams, of course, undefeated on the season, champions of the Pyramid Plus, had a close one at Mascoutah in the final minutes. Really, it was never in doubt. The Rams led by as many as 15-20 last Tuesday night, but looking for a Friday night game here on December the 14th, or 13th rather, Friday the 13th. Winter weather, of course, came in and preempted that one until tonight. So the Rams have had a bit of a layoff, and so have the Comanches. The Rams, of course, as we told you, will go to the Effingham T-Town Holiday Tournament once the holidays are over. They still have 2 more games this week. They'll have their home opener finally against the Marion Wildcats on Friday night. They'll head to Monroe County on Saturday, where they'll take on Waterloo. So that'll be a good one on Saturday night. But right now, it's the Cahokia Comanches. They have lost a lot from last year, but they still return a great deal of talent. Keenan Minor, of course, all-state first team, according to the Associated Press last year, is suiting up for Southwestern Illinois College this season. But they return a pair of Division I signees. Carlton Rivers, better known as CJ, is heading to Drake next year, while Darius Austin has signed his LOI for University of Missouri at Kansas City. He was an Associated Press all-state honorable mention last season after this 3A state championship game. So the Rams are going to have their work cut out for them tonight. Going to need quite a few guys to step up. We'll get to know some of those guys in the Page Insurance starting lineups coming up in just a moment. Of course, we'll honor America shortly here from Cahokia High School as well. We'll have plenty of scoreboard updates coming your way tonight, too. They'll be brought to you by your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon, Tony Wilt. He is on the corner of 42nd and South Water Tower. Online at TonyWilt.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. We can tell you in junior varsity action tonight, the Rams and Lady Rams both swept. Rams beat Cahokia here 38-32. Lady Rams beat Carbondale on the road 47-25. Those are in preliminary contests tonight. That means Danny Czerwinski, if not already, will take the air shortly on AM 940, where he will have the call for Lady Rams and the Carbondale Lady Terriers. That is on the AM tonight. You can also find audio for that game on WMIXsports.com. You can watch this game between the Rams and the Comanches live on WMIXsports.com right now from any device. As we'll look to see what they're going to do here first. Typically, they would go with the national anthem. That is how the Rams are going to line up. Don't forget, stay tuned for your Page Insurance starting lineups, where we will actually get to know both teams in just a moment. Of course, we will honor America First, looks like. We'll get to know the officials tonight as well, but the Rams look ready to go. And if you've been following the Twitterverse, following any of the players, or following our retweets at WMIX Sports, you would know that everybody is jacked for this one. Should be an electric atmosphere here. The Cahokia side almost filled to the brim. We have quite a few friends nearby. Meanwhile, the Ram crowd, quite a bit of orange and black in attendance here tonight as well. So glad you could join us here on WMIX, video at WMIXsports.com. We'll sneak out for a quick break. We'll honor America from St. Clair County. Back to Cahokia in just a bit. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Too expensive to get back into shape? Not anymore. Rend Lake College's new fitness center is only $53 per semester. They've also thought of everything with universal machines, free weights, treadmills with dedicated TV screens, ellipticals, and more. Qualified dance instructors are also available. Or go at your own pace with DVDs that can be used in the exercise room. Best of all, it's open 7 days a week. Check out the Rend Lake College Fitness Center in the Marketplace off Potomac Boulevard in Mount Vernon. Or log on to rendlakecollege.edu/Fit Center.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
This is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers. Harvest time is approaching and hunters are in their stands. What does this mean for you? Deer are running more frequently now. I hope we don't have to meet in the near future because of these creatures, but in the unfortunate chance you do find Mother Nature dancing onto your hood, you can be confident that Landers will be here to tend to you and your ride. And, as our specialty and main focus is collision repair alone, no one is more qualified to restore your vehicle back to its previous condition or better, and in the process, helping to retain its resale value. Every day we continue to set the standards for quality collision repair. Give us a chance to show you what we can do for you. Collision repair is what we know. We should be good at it. Again, this is Chase with Landers Collision Centers, where we offer only the best in collision repair. Come meet the staff, take a tour of our facilities, and get to know the crew at Landers Collision Centers. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Just give us a call, 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. So glad you could join us tonight. We've honored America here from Cahokia. Chris Hugo with you. Danny Czerwinski is on assignment. Jeff Crow brings you the video angles at WMIXsports.com. Avery Barton takes care of the WMIXsports.com scoreboard. So a bigger support staff than actual broadcast crew here tonight. Makes us feel a little bit more big time. That's the way we like it. Of course, all the action tonight is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of Rams and Lady Rams Athletics, as well as Jefferson County. Make that the WMIX Sports basketball showcase. We'll have a showcase game for you tomorrow night as the SVW Lady Devils will host Trico. Then we're on the road to the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament on Thursday night with the Weber Trojans. We'll battle the Patoka Warriors. Friday night is Rams basketball at home. The home opener against the Marion Wildcats. A rematch from a victory in the season opener at the Pyramid Plus. And we'll close out the week before the holidays at Waterloo on Saturday night as we give C.J. Cruiser's crew calling on Saturday. So we hope you'll join us for all of the athletics. It's all brought to you by Community First Bank of the Heartland. This, of course, is your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. We'll get you wrapped up before we start, of course, with your Page Insurance starting lineups. For a free quote, call 242-7000. Log on to pageinsurance.net. As we'll go ahead and meet the visitors on the scoreboard tonight. The Mount Vernon Rams will be dressed in their away black, orange trim, orange numerics trimmed in white, and they'll start Gilwan Nelson, number 3. Number 4, sophomore Braden Fitzgerald. Number 23, a senior Doug Gardner. Number 25, a senior Shakari Hawkins. And number 32, Jake Pike, a senior. Those are your starters tonight for Scott Gambert's Mount Vernon Rams. For Darian Nash's 3A runners-up from a season ago. He'll go with number 5, C.J. Rivers, headed to Drake next fall. Gary Hickman, number 14. Marcus Ferguson, who is a transfer from Belleville West, wears number 15. He'll get a start tonight. Darius Austin heads to UMKC next year. He'll start, as well as number 32, Devontae Williams for Darian Nash's 3-3 Comanches. The Comanches got a lot of love in the Associated Press preseason poll, ranked number 2. You have to imagine with a 500 performance at Lincoln, as tough of a tournament as that may be, that they will actually probably come down when the next poll is released. There you go. Tonight's officials are Kevin Moore of Belleville, Randy Hart of Centralia, and John Salee of Nashville. He is the South Summit Conference signer. It should be a good one lined up for you tonight. So glad you could join us. Committee First Bank of the Heartland, where you can always bank on the hometown team. It's where one means more. Free checking, high yield interest. Just ask for one at Committee First Bank. Do our best to keep you on top of all of the details tonight, of course, in terms of your scoring and stats. We'll have that in your second chance auto halftime show. We'll do the best we can. Cahokia in their home whites and blue trim will go left to right. The Rams will go right to left. It'll be Williams for the Comanches, Hawkins for the Rams. The tip will be controlled in the backcourt. It'll be to Rivers. 8 minutes to play. We're just underway in the first quarter. Well, no, we're not. Now we are. The clock will start. See what defense the Rams go with here. It looks like a little 1-2-2 to start, but as they back up into the half court, it'll be kicked over to the right side. Hickman will come around, left-hand dribble, 7:46 to play in the first. No score yet. Here from Cahokia. Hickman will change that crossover dribble, mid-post jumper. Good. Just like that, Hickman will put Cahokia on top 2-0. 7:34 to play in the first. Chris Hugo with you, Danny Czerwinski on assignment. Rams 1-2-2 from Cahokia. A little bit of trouble with the press in the full court. Across the sideline is Nelson, looking off to the right side. Perhaps to the deep wing is Gardner. Back to the left wing. Nice move by Shake. Thought about a nice move. Now he's going to go left side. Not going to pull the defender. Throws up tuck. He's going to kick it out. Shake open left corner. Ball fake to the arc. Throws up top. Gardner a 3 on the way. No good off the back iron. Rebound will go to Fitz. The shortest guy gets it. Rams have their first rebound of the night on the first miss. 7:04 to go in the first. And good defense there by number 23, Darius Austin. You see why he's a Division I product as he tips it out of bounds. It'll remain with the Rams here. Early in the first quarter, 7:02 left. The Comanches on top 2-0. Pike side out of bounds from the near side into the near corner. That'll be for Fitz. Looking inside, Shake. He was the MVP of the Pyramid Plus tournament. Braden Fitzgerald made the first team, as did Jake Pike. Off of the right wing, Pike the left-hander, trying to go the unnatural way. Throws from the corner now for Fitz. Off the double team, back to Pike. Far wing, 3, yes! And just like that, the Rams will take a 3-2 lead. 6:42 left in the first quarter. Cahokia already in the front court in the far corner. That is Darius Austin. Look at the dribble, has to poke away Pike. Pike will go try to get it, saves it in. Here comes shaking a 3-on-1, has skill on Nelson at the backside. Layup, blocked. Absolutely blocked by Rivers, rebounded by Shake. In the lane goes Gardner, out of bounds. And that'll be snapped out of bounds by Cahokia. The Rams will be able to keep it as they somehow managed to get 2 offensive rebounds on the play. So Nelson's layup was blocked by C.J. Rivers. It's 3-2 Rams with 6:25 left in the first. We're going to see just how good the orange and black are. Fitz hits the 3 blocks on the right wing. So the Rams are somewhat cold for the field. Cahokia grabs the rebound, and into the right court they go. In the corner, that is Ferguson, the West transfer. Leaves a 3 long, nothing but air, and the rebound will go to the Rams, their first defensive board of the night. Off of the right wing, Nelson. Into the right corner, that's going to be Gardner. Back to the top. Nope. Intercepted by Hawkins. Intended for Fitz up top. Fitz is going to have a lot of trouble against Ferguson tonight. Ferguson, very athletic, just a sophomore, transferred in from Belleville West High School. Completely legal transfer for the Comanches. Off of the deep right wing, that's Fitzgerald with the basketball. Cahokia's going to double team him off the wing, steal it away. It's going to be sent up for Rivers. Here we go. Layup's good. Rivers took it to length off the left block layup. 4-3 Comanches. 5:35 left in the first. We hope you're enjoying this one on WMIX, WMIXsports.com. 1-2-2 full court traffic. Cahokia. Pass is going to be intercepted the wing. Rivers going to throw up the head. Well, Nelson will tip it out of bounds. Good play by the Ram defender, Gilwan Nelson. It'll remain with Cahokia. They'll trigger underneath their own basket. 5:24 left in the opening quarter. Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Always bank on your hometown team. Community First Bank has 5 Jefferson County branches. By far the market leader, Melford and Dixon, Woodlawn, and Ina, where one means more. Out of the pick of Fitz will come the Comanches now off the left side, mid-post. There's going to be a foul here. As Austin was trying to get to the hoop, Randy Hart picked it up top, and he's going to go to the scorer's table and tell us that foul is actually on number 23, Doug Gardner. That'll be his first, team's first. With 5:23 left in the opening quarter, your score is Cahokia 4, Melford, and 3 as Austin will make the first free throw. We're on Twitter at WMIXSports.com. We're on Facebook as well. We'll try to keep you abreast of the goings-on in high school basketball tonight. Rams wrestling is at Murfreesboro tonight. We'll try to get some updates from that as well. Austin's first points are from the free throw line. He gets his second points now, 6-3. Dokia doubling up the Rams, and they have been intense in their pressure. In the backboard, Fitz back to the right side, Nelson. Going to be trapped in the backboard now. Bounce pass near side. Fitz gets it across to Pike on the left wing. He's going to be pressured by Ferguson. Skip pass out to the right. Now between the circles, O'Rourke on Nelson. Crossover dribble, left wing for Pike. Not going to be anything there for Jake. He'll reverse it around the perimeter, back to the right wing. Fitz thought about a long three, throws over to Hawkins, back on the right wing. Fitz was at the top where he'll get it back. Now to the circle for Nelson. Left of it, he'll go to the wing for Pike, looking for the free throw line. Now high post. Shake trying to go inside. Nice double back move. Good. What a nice move by Shakari Hawkins. Gets the deuce, and it's 6-5. The Rams are back within one. 4:47 left in the first. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by Foursquare. See all of their selection online at Foursquare.com. Or going first in the 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon. That's where Mr. Austin had shot it from. Offensive putback is no good. Ferguson, then Austin comes back to get it. So Austin tried the three. Cahokia got the offensive rebound. Ferguson put it up, going to come up with it. Mysterious Austin to finish off the play. He is on a 4-2 run. 8-5, Cahokia on top. Rams in trouble with the press. And Scott Gimmer wants the timeout. Good time for Gams to take the timeout. 4:17 mark of the first quarter. The Rams trailing 8-5 to the Comanches. This timeout is presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy at 2339 Broadway. That's in Mount Vernon. Dr. Eric Black and staff wish you a happy, safe, and healthy holiday season. Don't forget to stop by for all of your pharmaceutical and home medical equipment needs. That's right, TMS Facility and Rehab, same location. There's the Medicine Shop. Scott Gamble talking over with his crew. They will have the basketball come out of the timeout. They trail 8-5. However, Cahokia has looked every bit of impressive here tonight. There's many that think that this is the best the South Southern Conference has been since about the 03-04 season. And if not then, the best maybe it has been since the late 90s. I don't know if the level of talent is up to the late 90s, but the level of competition certainly would appear to be that way. 4:15 left in the first out of the timeout. Rams stuck deep in the backcourt. Nelson able to fire it across. Shake's going to split the defenders to the basket. Gets in kind higher, and Shake somehow got the basket to drop to make it 8-7. Drew the foul, had a chance to tie it at the line. Hawkins has 4. This foul will be Cahokia's first, and that is going to be on number 32, Devontae Williams. So there you go. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. You can find us on Facebook as well. We'll try to put the halftime scoring on both. As Shakari misses the free throw, rebound will be grabbed by Hickman. 4 rebounds on the night from the Comanches with 4:02 left in the first. If you're watching online, you're watching courtesy of Bryn Lake College. Log on to rlc.edu. See how you can save thousands on your college education as the Comanches started over for the first time. Tried to go up the strong side and didn't quite work out for him. Makes the floor inbound off the turnover. Let's see the Rams get some points off the turnovers with 3:50 left in the first quarter. Zip pass will be left wing. Pike looking inside. Hawkins able to shake the defender. Throws up. No good. Rebound to the backside. Here comes Austin. So Hawkins had a chance, but Austin skies away with the defensive rebound. This is the easy shot. Up the left side, the Rams will come away over the board. So the Rams have 5 rebounds tonight. Cahokia has 5 as well. It's all even. Looking inside. Nice play. Nelson, good left-handed layup by Shakari. And Buda has 6 with 3:25 left to go in the first. Rams are up 9-8. Coming off the far side, Rivers kicks it up to the top for Ferguson. Now off to the right, Hickman a 3. It's going to be short. Rebound will be to the Rams. Shakari trying to turn this into a track meet into the front court. We'll have a blocking foul. And there's Pike to pick Shakari up with 3:13 left in the opening quarter. 9-8 your score. Rams are up 1. Side out of bounds here on the near sideline across the scores table. It'll be right circle for Nelson with 3:10 left in the first. First foul on Ferguson. Second team foul that time for the Comanches. Nelson has the circle. Scott Kimmer going to bark in a play. Off the C insignia, deep right wing. Pitch back to the left side. Pike. Into the corner for Nelson with 2:59 to go in the first. 9-8 game. It's all presented by Community First Bank. And there's a big 3. Fitz wanted it. Wasn't going to happen. It was blocked. Rebound Cahokia. Here comes Hickman leaning in, and that's going to be a blocking foul on Jake Pike. That's a good call by the official. You're not going to get many charges this season, even though Pike may have had 1 foot set. He didn't have both. So if it's not even a charge by definition, you're sure not going to get the call, but especially in that case. Good effort by Jake. Team fouls even at 2 apiece for both teams. 2:49 left in the first. 9-8 your score. Rams on top, but for how much longer? It'll be Rivers to inbound left of the bucket. Coming around is going to be Ferguson off of the right wing. 2:49 left in the quarter. Ferguson, the left-hand dribble, throws to the top off of the bounce for Hickman. Rivers going to come around, take control of the offense, lobs it off to the other side for Austin. The two Division I products on the left side of the floor. Austin in the lane, threw it up and no good, but there's going to be 2 free throws here for Austin. Nope, or did he break the law of verticality? No, that is a foul on Dr. Arkin. So that'll send Darius Austin to the line to shoot 2. 9-8, Rams still on top, 2:37 left. First free throw, no good by Darius. He is headed to UMKC in the fall. C.J. Rivers will head to Drake. He'll play in the Valley. Kind of a shame that Darius Austin isn't going to go further than UMKC. Not that that's a bad place to go. Certainly don't mean that. Just thought he is a caliber of talent that excels just about anywhere at any level. 2:37 left. Makes the second free throw. South tie things up at 9 here. Mount Vernon Cahokia. 9-9 ball game here in the first quarter. 2:36 left. Rams have it in the backcourt. Dylan Reeves checked in. Reeves, Nelson, Fitz. Nelson still in the backcourt, gets across the Fitz. Pike in the left corner. Eli a 3. No, it's off of the back iron and no good. Rebound to the Comanches, already in the front court off the left side. Good backdoor play, and it's jammed from the right side for Williams. Made it look easy, and the Rams trail by 2. It's 11-9 Comanches, 2:12 to play in the first. And the Rams are frazzled here, as that's going to be an unforced error into the front court. Nelson was trying to go sky high over the top of the defense, and the Rams turned it over. Believe it or not, just first Rams turnover. Cahokia quickly into the front court at the free throw line. Looking backside, Hickman a 3. No. The Hickman 3 will be picked up by the Rams defensive rebound. 7 on the night. Here comes from the right side. It'll be Nelson. Ooh, nice double pump by Gilwan. Can't come up with it. But Nelson can't get the ball. I think Cahokia has their 6th defensive board, and they are up top. Ferguson trying to work his way in. It's going to leave a bounce pass up top, trying to thread the needle inside. Good idea by Rivers. It was to Austin. Looked like he was tipped out of bounds by the Rams, but the Rams will get a break here with 1:44 left in the first quarter. Community First Bank of the Heartland is at home, and Malvern and Dix Woodlawn on 9-0. Welcome back to Personal Banking. 5 Jefferson County branches. Hawkins dribbles inside the free throw line, left his short on his own board, puts it back up, no good. Rebound is tipped away to the Cahokia Comanches. Here they come. Off the right block, and that's going to be another foul on Pike as Ferguson was going to the hoop. He'll get a chance to shoot 2 on Pike's second. 1 turnover apiece tonight, so the turnovers have been few and far between thus far through the first 6 minutes and 34 seconds of the first quarter. That means there's 1:26 left and an 11-9 ball game. So the Rams are down 2 at the line. The transfer, Ferguson, a chance to extend the lead with 1:26 left in the first. Makes the first. It's 12-9. Community First Bank, of course, welcomes you back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. ComFirstBank.net or go to any of their locations. Ask for one, where one means more. Free checking and high-yield interest. At the half, the Conrad Allen CR leads Sisney 25-6. As both free throws are good that time by Ferguson. 13-9, Rams down 4. 1:26 left in the first. Link the floor inbound. 1-2-2 full court from Cahokia. Into the front court already. Hawk looking to go. Nope, going to keep it himself. Has it blocked out of bounds by Austin. So the Rams will keep it here with 1:21 left. It's Darius Austin has squatted quite a few shots away tonight for the Comanches. Might have been wise to have given that one up to the back door when they had the chance down 4. It'll be Nelson to inbound. As Reeves trying to force it inside, no look. It'll be a second turnover by the Rams. Beating everybody back is Austin. Reverse layup's no good. Austin was flying high. Make that Rivers. Going to come up with it. The Rams get the rebound. And now Nelson has the right idea. Gilwan floats down the middle of the paint. Lobs it up and over Austin. It's 13-11. The Rams are back within a deuce with a minute to play. Rivers looking off to the right side. Reeves will come away with the steal. Cahokia, their second turnover. And now some trouble with it. Hawkins gets across the timeline. Reeves going to go back door. Nelson, yes. So if you don't want Nelson on a 4-0 run to tie it up at 13 with 48 seconds left to go in the first. And what a game we have for you in the early going. The Rams showing here in the first. Thus far, they can hang with the Comanches. Will they be able to do it for 4 quarters? Austin outside the block. Going to go back door. Easy play, but no good for Williams. Rebound Cahokia. They throw it up and draw the foul. So to the line will go Austin. Let's see if he can make some more free throws. He's 3 of 4 from the line tonight. That foul will be the first on Dylan Reeves. You don't hesitate to give one up there. You got to do what you got to do. He will make the first, does Darius Austin. So he has 6 on the night. Can Austin make another? Nope, he won't. It'll be a one-point game at the moment. Rebound will be tipped to the top, however. Cahokia gets the offensive rebound off the free throw. They're looking to add more. Hickman with it. And now off of the right baseline. That's going to go out of bounds as Austin was able to get to the pass. So we'll see what happens the rest of the way. Inbound will go deep left wing. That is actually C.J. Rivers with 18 seconds to go. The Rams trail 14-13. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Move to the left. Here comes a three from Crumble. No, but a foul. So Montez Crumble gets a chance to go to the line to shoot three. A foul coming out of the corner. That foul's on Fitz. That'll be his first, team 6th, with 2.9 seconds left to go here in the quarter. You've got to be kidding me. Not how the Rams envisioned it, I think, on that play. First free throw is good by Montez Crumble. Hey, guess what? He has 2 more coming. The lead right now is 15-13 with 2.9 seconds left to go in this opening quarter. So he'll make another. They gave him the open 3, and then somehow near the end, the Rams come up with the foul. Can Crumble go 3 of 3 from the line with 2.9 seconds left and extend the Cahokia lead to 4? And he does. So with 2.9 seconds left, Comanche's on top. Rams will not get a shot off here at the end of the quarter. Oh, my. We are through 1 quarter of play. The Mount Vernon Rams trail Cahokia 17-13. We'll come back with a second. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high-interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
Renly College's Adult Volunteer Literacy Program is looking for volunteers to help stop adult illiteracy. Give the gift of reading and be a hero forever. Renly College will provide you with training and materials to help adults develop the basic reading ability needed to excel. You can work one-on-one, tutor a small group, or work with students in an adult education classroom. Experience the joy of helping others and change a life. Call Renly College's Volunteer Partnership toll-free at 800-369-5321, extension 1342.
Back to Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
And we welcome you back, WMIX, WMIXsports.com. 17-13, Comanches after 1. Rams will start the second quarter with the basketball. Jawan Nelson's going to have it near the sideline, working against T.J. Austin. Cahokia opens up in man with 7:51 left in the half. Up top, Shake looking to make a move left, kicks over. Luke Wilson had a chance, but could have come up with a pass. Rams are 1 of 4 from the three-point line tonight. They are 6 of 16 from the floor, while Cahokia is 3 of 16, but they have some free throws to show for it. 9 of 11 from the stripe in the first quarter. It's Fitz with it, right-hand dribble, steps to the top off of the elbow, throws off Gilwan. Now looks back to Fitz. Has a we'll say a huge disadvantage with Darius Austin guarding him. Now they're going to switch on man a little bit. And then out of zone, the man has been Cahokia. The Rams will turn it over to the front court. Fitz was slipping, not much he could do. And as a result, the Rams turn the ball over in the front court. This game is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Just ask for the One Account featuring free checking and high-yield interest. Community First Bank, Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ida. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. What a night for you, a hot night, steamy here in Cahokia Community High School's gymnasium. 6:54 left in the first half. Comanches a chance to do some damage. closed out the first quarter with 3 free throws by Montez Crumble, and now an alley-oop is no good from Hickman. Rebound underneath, and the putback is there. Darius Austin comes back with a putback and gets it, but Hickman tried for the alley-oop at the back door. Couldn't come up with it. Rams pressure, turn it over, a foul. Deep in the backcourt, on the mid-post. Fitz had it, but he turned it over, and that is going to be a foul on the Comanches. That'll be their third foul of the half. That'll be the first foul on Trayvon Jackson. He's just in the game when he picks up his first. It is 19-13. Mount Vernon down 6. 6:29 to go in the first half. Here comes Nelson racing across the timeline. You don't want to turn this into a track meet. And now a risky pass on the sideline. Picked up Rivers, gives to Austin, who lost the basketball. He was the next one to touch it after he lost it jumping in the air, so that is a turnover of the travel variety on the Comanches. Try to keep you updated from scores from around the region. We're on the Twitterverse at WMIX Sports. The backcourt on the inbound. Rams with the basketball. Jazmine Hawkins going to try to race across the timeline. Underneath, alone, Gardner can't miss the bunny. Pike gets the rebound. He's going to be throttled around the paint. Gives off inadvertently to Doug Gardner, who cleans up his own mess. So the Rams get some second chance points. They're back within 4. 5:55 to play in the first half. Hokie with a 19-15 lead. Gardner gets his first points of the night. So far, Jazmine Hawkins leads the team with 6. Montez Crumble has 3 on the free throws. He has it up top, cut it back from Rivers. Looking inside Austin. That looks like an easy play. Gets his own tip back. No. Put back. Not this time either from the left side. So Cahokia got 3 offensive boards there. Austin missed 2 of them. Off the left side, so did the Comanches. It looked like Crumble got the tip. And now on the foul, I believe the Comanches will be going to the line to shoot 2. So with 5:36 left in the first half, 19-15. Comanches get some more free throws. Girls basketball tonight, one that they looked for in the River-to-River, Mississippi. Nashville leads Carterville at the end of one, 14-8. At the Conrad Allen, not sure if this is the final after 3, but CR leads Sisney 44-17. That's on the boys' side. Looks like Effingham and T-Town play tonight. So we'll try to keep you updated from what's going on around the area, of course. 5:36 left here. The Comanches at the line via Darius Austin, and he missed both. Rebound to the Rams. They have 2 rebounds in the quarter, 13 for the night. Up the left side will come Shikari. Cahokia back in 1-2-2. Now up the right side, it'll be Gilwan Nelson. Left-hand dribble to the near side for Hawkins, who's looking inside, but nobody there. Gardner thought about the 3, stepped into 1, pulled it back. Nelson with the top, rolling to the left side of the circle. 5:15 left in the half. Luke Wilson has it. Wilson, Hawkins, Gardner, Fitz, and Gilwan. That's Gilwan Nelson for the Rams. Crumble, Ferguson, Austin, Rivers, and Jackson for the Comanches. Right wing, it is Hawkins in the corner for Gardner. Doug, no look at back. And now around the perimeter to the top, it'll be Fitz. 4:55 left in the first half. It's presented by Community First Bank to the Heartland. Now inside they go to Gardner. Looking off the left wing, Gilwan. Rams saw they had a chance inside, couldn't work it out. Hawk with it right of the arc, now to the far sideline. Gardner's going to try to split the defenders. Now a pass to the top. They clear it out. 4:34 left in the half. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Online at FordSquare.com. Where you have a foul on the far side by the Comanches. Looks like that's on Crumble. That's his first, team's 4. Then he'll be signed out of bounds in front of the Comanche bench. Scores table side for Luke Wilson. Bounce pass in, right of the circle. Nelson off to the right wing. Hawk gets it back up top. Gardner, 4:24 left in the half. 19-15 the score. Rams down 4. Trying to get back within 2. Turnaround Jay. No, iron not kind that time by Shikari. He can't believe it. Cahokia, their first defensive board of the quarter. Deep right wing, Ferguson gets it back outside the paint. Austin's going to work it into the corner. 4:09 left in the half. 19-15 Comanche. Back to the circle for Montez Crumble. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We'll do what we can. Off of the right wing, that is going to be Crumble looking into the face of Fitz. He's going to get a nice pick there. Left side, 3 coming. Ferguson's good. Ferguson has 5. The Comanches have 22. And now the Rams fall victim, almost fell victim again. 1-3-1 that time, looks like, from Cahokia. Off of the right side corner. Skip pass, Fitz, wide open for three. Pass the hand of the defender, no good, no answer. Rebound to the Comanches. Into the front court. Here comes C.J. Rivers. What the jam. Another duck from the Comanches. And that will make it 24-15, and we're going to have a technical foul. This is what they say. He must have tried to say that he hung on the iron. And we remind you that some of the things you hear are not necessarily the views and opinions of WMIX Sports. 3:28 left to go in the first half. 24-15 is your score. And a line to shoot the technical free throws will be Shakari Hawkins. You're going to hear a lot of the boos out of the blue and white, and I thought it was a pretty nice, flashy play myself. Personally thought it was impressive, but Shakari will get 2 shots at the line off the technical foul. And it is 24-16. Shank will get another. So Shank drains both. It makes it 24-17. 8 points on the night for Hawkins. Let's see. Lob into the backcourt. It'll be Nelson from Wilson. Trying to get across the timeline. What a great play by Wilson. Thought it was going to be Hawkins. Pick it up at the arc. 3:20 left to go in the first half. And the Rams are not forced there. They turn it over. Four turnovers on the night for the Rams. 2 in each quarter thus far. There's still 3:18 left to go in the first half here. On sister stations, Q106 on the Tri-State Boomer, WRUL. Carmi, White County leads Benton 8-2 after 1. Wow, here's a score that might set you back. Diana leads Polk County after 1, 23-1. Those scores and more presented by Tony Welch, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Find him on the corner of 42nd and South Water Tower. Log on to TonyWelch.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. Hickman outside the paint, kicks out right arc. Skip pass from Rivers to the outside. Montez Trumbull, loud to Deuce. Leaves it short. Rebound will fall in the hand. Hickman, put back, no. Rams this time will fight for the rebound and come up with it. That's Luke Wilson. Wilson's going to have to get it off to somebody. The Rams finally get something. So now the Rams will have a shot blocked coming off the left side. It'll be a team rebound out of bounds. Unbelievable. At the end of 1 on the AM, the Lady Rams lead Carbondale 15-8. So Jeff London's Lady Rams get a nice test tonight. Fitz lost it, punched it out to Reeves. Back in the right corner, Hawkins. With 2:40 left. Now kick out Wilson, a 17-footer. Yes, Luke Wilson has a nice stroke. We saw it on display last year at the CHT. We're out laid up. The Rams aren't going this year. Let's show that same stroke just then off the baseline. 2 points for Luke. It's 24-19 as the Rams are back within 5. Crumble thought about the 3. This is Montez. There's also Marvon. But now Austin. Tied up a bad shot, but the rebound to go to the Comanches. Got it back on the tip. Leaves it short again. Gets it on rebound. Third time's the charm. So Austin gives Cahokia a touchdown advantage here, 26-19. A timeout on the floor is presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy at 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Have a happy, safe, and healthy holiday season from your friends at the Medicine Shop Pharmacy. Dr. Eric Black and staff, of course, proud to support the local community as well as the Rams for yet another season. At the end of 1 on the boys' side, Matt Stack leads Goreville 17-6. Jimmy told you that Carmi leads Benton 8-2 after 1. On, I believe at the Hilltop, Mount Carmel at the half leads Edwards County 61-18. That comes from sister station Wing 94.9. And then the boys' action after 1, East leads West in the battle for Belleville 201, 13-8. Of course, we told you Lady Rams were on top after 1, 15-8 over the Terriers. That game on AM 940, that's where Danny Czerwinski is tonight. It's also at WMIXsports.com. We'll have retweets and tweets of our own on the Twitterverse. Give us a follow at WMIX Sports. Trish Hugo alongside is nobody. Got a nice support staff, though. Avery Barton and Jeff Crow. Avery takes care of the scoreboard on WMIXsports.com. The other half, that's the key video elements we're getting from Jeff Crow tonight. 2:06 left in the first half. Deep in the backcourt, the Rams off of the inbound, down 7, 26-19. Cahokia looks good tonight. Nelson bounce pass back left arc. It's going to be Wilson in the corner. Back to Fitz off the left wing with a minute 53 to go. Tell you about WinningEdgeUSA.com. Winning Edge, of course, set up a new store in Mount Vernon. That'll be nice to see. For all your awards, T-shirts, whatever you need. Winning Edge can take care of it for you, serving all of Southern Illinois. Right wing fits a ball fake, kicks in the corner. Hawkins three. No, left it short. Rebound will tip off to the backside. It'll tip around. Somebody's going to have to win it. It'll be Cahokia. 1:29 left to go. Comanches racing to the front court off of the far side. Darius Austin. Left hand dribble to the baseline. Turnaround coming off block. Nice. No looker to Hickman. No good. Tip back is by Austin. So where Hickman could have come up with it, the Comanches come up with their 8th offensive rebound. They get 12 points to Austin with 1:12 left. 28-19 in the first half. Comanches are up 9. Rams will be content to avoid a double-digit deficit heading into the halftime break. Wilson's going to step away from the defender. Gets stuck in post. Throws left wing for Reeves to the top. Here comes Hawk. Floater. No, it's in and out. Hawkins can't come up with it. Cahokia gets another defensive board, and here we go. Rivers looking to turn it. Nope, no crossover dribble. So he's going to go basket. Skip pass in the corner. Hickman thought about a three. Ball fake. Steps back. Takes the three. Yes. Gary Hickman comes up with a big tray. Or just a deuce, case may be. Well, they will give him the three. 31-19, the Rams are down 12. 25 seconds left to go in the half. Lake College powers your stream video. Log on to rlc.edu, see how you can save thousands of dollars on college education. Apply online while you're there. 12 seconds left in the first half. Rams in the front court, they go right to left. In their away blacks, orange trim, it fits right in the circle. 6 seconds, making a move, down 12. Kicks out Hawkins, sidesteps, comes left, free throw line, scoops it off. Wilson at the buzzer, in and out. And the Rams can't come up with it at the buzzer. They trail by 12. It's 31-19. Cahokia on top of the break. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
I love this time of year. It's a time that we reflect on the blessings of the year and the friends and relationships we've developed. It's a time that we're able to give thanks to those in our lives who we serve and who trust us to serve them. It's a time where we spend important time with our family and friends, enjoying the feel of the season. During this time, there are more smiles and more thank yous and a general feeling of kindness and generosity that is not present as often during the rest of the year. For unto us is born this day in the city of David a Savior who is Christ the Lord. From all of us at Community First Bank, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
More Americans are on a move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, school, to the beach, and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount, too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Pekin Insurance.
This is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers. Imagine this. You're driving down the road. It's dark as can be outside. Thank goodness you just had that left headlight bulb replaced. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to see a thing. Now, close your eyes. Okay, don't close your eyes. You're supposed to be driving. Imagine noticing a slight twinkle off to the left, just above the ditch. What is that, you think to yourself? All of a sudden, whap! You've just encountered your first deer hit. The left side of your vehicle is beat up pretty bad. The next thing I want you to imagine is very simple. Picking up your phone and dialing 1-888-LANDERS to set up your repair. Deer claims are common, and usually a very simple process, which fall under comprehensive coverage. This is Chase Landers, asking you to allow Landers to be your collision repair shop of choice. Whether it be a deer hit, fender bender, or the regular, uh-oh, sorry mom, Landers is here for you whenever you need us. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. 1-888-LANDERS, that's 1-888-LANDERS.
Complete. That's the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois with a full sports medicine clinic, state-of-the-art MRI, a spine care team that focuses on pain management, arthroscopy specialists offering total joint replacement, hand surgery, and complete rehabilitation services. Doctors Chow, Hool, Ahn, Kowalski, Freehill, and Smith stand ready to serve you today with offices in Mount Vernon and Centralia and satellite offices in Benton and Nashville. Find out more online at orthocenter-si.com.
There's a good reason why Second Chance Auto has been in business for 33 years. They believe in doing business the right way, with honest deals. It's the only way they know. And thanks to Second Chance Auto, you don't have to head out of town to get financing. They offer bank rate financing to everyone. Yes, everyone. You'll find a great selection of quality vehicles with 3-month or 3,000-mile warranties. Come see why they've been successful for 33 years at Second Chance Auto. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Second Chance Auto halftime show starts now.
There is a reason Second Chance Auto has been around for 33 years. No fancy sales or gimmicks, just honest deals and the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles priced at $10,000 in one location. This is your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Good evening once again. Chris Hugo with you. Danny Czerwinski is on assignment. Jeff Crow and Avery Barton keeping company here in your WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. And, of course, we owe you some stats. We'll get to those. They are finished, but we need to slip out for a quick break. We'll come back, get you all set with your scoring and stats here at the half. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Is your insurance deductible met? Do you have sleep apnea? Call the Medicine Shop Pharmacy to order a new mask or supplies for your CPAP or BiPAP before your deductible starts over next year. Our respiratory therapists will take the time to make sure your mask and supplies are a good fit for your needs. The Medicine Shop is also your #1 source for nebulizers and associated supplies. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black.
We have 3 respiratory therapists full-time. That allows us, with our respiratory care, a great deal of flexibility to take care of everything from ventilator needs for infants down to simple nebulizer needs for a sick child, and everything in between: oxygen, CPAP, BiPAP therapy. Our respiratory therapists are wonderful, skilled at that.
We look forward to hearing from you. Give us a call. The Medicine Shop is a locally owned business run by local people. Happy holidays from the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Welcome you back here at the half. The Mount Vernon Rams trail Cahokia 31-19. Chris Hugo with you. Danny Czerwinski is on assignment. Avery Barton here taking care of things on site. Jeff Crow is with us as well. Video angles at WMIXSports.com. Second Chance Auto, your home for the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles priced at $10,000 in one location. There's a reason they've been here for 33 years. They are supporting the local community as well as the Rams along the way. We appreciate Second Chance Auto. Of course, we'll get to your stats from the inside. The Rams were 7 of 19 for 36.8% in the first half. 1 of 6 outside for 16.7%. They're 8 of 25 from the field for 32%. 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Well, that's perfect. Take a look at Cahokia's team shooting. They were 7 of 24 inside for 29.2%. Just 28.6% outside. It's 2 of 7. 9 of 31 from the floor for 29%, while the Comanches shot 69.2% from the free throw line, as they were 9 of 13. Rebounding edge, I think it's pretty obvious. It belongs to the Comanches, 23-15. The Comanches had 12 defensive rebounds, make that 12 offensive rebounds, 11 defensive boards. Rams had 8 offensive rebounds, 7 defensive boards. Turnover advantage, but not by much, belongs to the Rams, 4-3. Taking a look at your individual scores, the Rams actually have 5 in the book. They have a team-high 8 from Jazmine Hawkins, 4 from Gilwan Nelson, 3 from Jake Pike, and 2 apiece from Luke Wilson and Doug Gardner. While the Comanches actually have 7 in the book. They have a game-high 12 from Darius Austin, 5 apiece from Gary Hickman and Tarkus Ferguson, 4 from C.J. Rivers, 3 from Montez Crumble, and a deuce from Devontae Williams on a slam. I think it's our halftime score of the Mount Vernon Rams, actually the Cahokia Comanches 31, the Mount Vernon Rams 19. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have some sort of Tony Wilkes scoreboard update here on Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
We've all had dreams of being king or queen. Now's your chance. Hi, Roy Schmidt Lincoln dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. The 2013 Lincoln MKX makes the perfect throne. With all of its splendor and majesty, the 2013 Lincoln MKX continues to be the king of the crossovers. With heated and cooled front seats, panoramic vista roof, and available ambient lighting, you'll wish you would have been driving the MKX sooner. It truly is fit for a king and queen. Drive away in brand new luxury when you trade in any 1995 or newer vehicle and pay only $35,625 plus tax, title, and destination on a 2013 Lincoln MKX. With this amazing deal, our remaining selections won't last. Hurry and see one of our sales associates at Ford Square Mount Vernon, or view our selection of Lincoln Luxury online at fordsquare.com and find us on Facebook.
Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
We welcome you back on WMIX and WMIXSports.com for your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Second Chance There's a reason they've been around for 33 years. Of course, no fancy sales or gimmicks, just honest deals at Second Chance Auto. Plus the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles priced under $10,000 in one location. That's Second Chance Auto, and that's why they've been around for 33 years. Supporting the Mount Vernon Rams as well as the local community. We'll take a look at some scoreboard updates real quick. At halftime, the Bulldogs of Carbondale County have a 23-15 lead over the Benton Rangers. Vienna leads Polk County at the half in boys basketball, 38-4. Looks like Effingham leads T-Town 6-4 midway through the first quarter. A pair of teams the Rams will become quite familiar with, of course, over the holiday season, heading to the Effingham T-Town holiday tournament. Mount Vernon Wrestling won a big dual meet today at Murfreesboro, 40-36. Looks like in girls basketball action, the Nashville Hornets have a 26-19 lead over the Carbondale Lady Lions. Also looking around the bend, it looks like at the Conrad Allen, it is a final as ZRB Sisney 49-21. We'll be there on Thursday night. At the half, Meridian leads Charleston, Missouri 41-41. It's a tie then. If it's 41-41, that's what I get. Need a teleprompter. Modern Day leads Triad at the half at boys basketball 29-19. And let's see what else we have from around the area. Fairfield leads Hamilton County on Wish 98.9. 20-10. Also online at wish989.com. Let's see what else. Oh, the Ernie Bozar tournament continues tonight. This is the makeup from a few weeks ago. Murphy and Carterville. Let's see. Carterville on top 12-10 over Murfreesboro. That is after one at the Murfreesboro Ernie Bozar Memorial Tournament. There you go. That's a quick look at your scoring and stats. That's good to know. I'll take that. But I'm told that Wes Olson and I might be dressed alike tonight. There's certainly worse people to be dressed alike in this universe. We'll take that. Score here is 31-19. Rams trailing Coke at half. That scoreboard update was powered by Tony Wilcher, State Farm Agent of Mount Vernon. You can find him on the corner of 42nd and South Water Tower, or look for him online at TonyWilt.com. You can always find the white State Farm Jeep around town. So there you go. Rams basketball course presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Always bank on your hometown team. Community First Bank at home in Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ida. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Friday night, you'll want to get Chagnon Gymnasium. The Mount Vernon Rams fourth-place state finishers will be honored. The Mount Vernon Rams baseball team from a year ago. They'll be honored between games. That'll be on Friday night, Chagnon Gymnasium. 2013 Rams baseball will be honored. It was nice to hear from Coach Holloway this week and get their 2014 baseball schedule. So some changes to that. There's some familiar favorites. Of course, WMIX is your home for every pitch of Rams baseball. Of course, that is also powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. If we are there Friday night, the Rams will welcome the Marion Wildcats home opener. Get out and support the Rams. If you can't be there, you can listen to it right here on 94.1 FM or watch it at WMIXsports.com. We sure hope you'll take the time. Maybe take a radio with you and enjoy our broadcast as the Rams will welcome the Marion Wildcats. Marvin will have some of his world-famous popcorn and great concessions. Maybe get you a Marbo dog and a Pepsi product while you're at Chagnon Gym on Friday night. We'll start the second half. They'll switch sides. The home team, the Comanches, in their home whites, blue trim, will go right to left. It'll be a loud pass off the block. Williams is going to try to turn around. No, kicks to the right wing. And C.J. Rivers is going to back it up as we're just underway in the third quarter. Off of the right wing, Rivers crosses, real stops from the left elbow, kicks over the corner for Hicks, and he had a big three in the second quarter. We'll see if the offensive dominance can continue for the Comanches here in the third frame. Hickman, loud pass outside. Williams going to try to turn around on Pike. They both wear 32. Kiss off glass, no good. Hickman puts it back up and in. It's sometimes required second and third opportunities from the Comanches. They're cleaning up on the offensive glass, and they'll pick up in the 1-2-2 again here in the second half. Off of the far wing, it's Pike looking to split the defenders. It's top of the key, throws to Pitt, somehow got the basketball. Hawk going to go right baseline. Long shot on the way is no good from Gardner. He thought he had it, that's everybody else. Rebound the Comanches, here we go. Off the right side, Austin, and that's going to be a walk and pick up by Randy Hart. First turnover of the half for Coke. Yeah, they have just 4 on the night. Randy Hart of Centralia, Kevin Moore of Belleville, and John Salee of Nashville are your officials tonight. 7:04 left in the third. Inbound will come from the far side of the bounds. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Goreville leads Mansack County 35-27 tonight. Of course, now splitting defense. Nelson gets across the timeline off of the right arc. Shakari Hawkins. 6:50 left in the third. Rams trailing 33-19. Rams only got 6 points in the second quarter as the Comanches got 14. Really strengthened the deficit. And there you go. There's a walk coming from the outside as Hawkins was trying to back his way into the paint. but the Rams turn it over. Their first of the half. 6:36 left in the third. We are in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler. Have you seen the reemergence of the 2014 Cherokee? That's the Jeep Cherokee, and yes, it's back at King City Chrysler. Log on to KingCityChrysler.com to see all of their selection of the, you want to really call it a new entrance into the market, but the Jeep Cherokee is back, and it's a King City Chrysler as Ferguson misses one underneath, rebounds to the Rams. There's the front court, Hawkins to the basket. Skies for it, but he's fouled on the way up, and Shikari's going to go to the line to shoot too. That'll be the first foul of this second half on Cahokia with 6:11 left to play in the third quarter. A very energetic atmosphere from Cahokia High School. We will return here for Lady Rams basketball, I believe, sometime in 2014. Lady Rams, of course, are on the air tonight on AM 940. They lead Carbondale, as I understand it, as that is the first foul on Gary Hickman. Hickman, of course, one of those players that feels like he's been around for 8 or 10 years, but he's done a great job in a Comanche uniform for Darian Nash. It's the first free throw, of course, is good for Buda. And Shikari Hawkins will get another. Rams are back within the Baker's dozen, 33-20, 6:11 left. Second one's good. We are in the third quarter from Cahokia High School. Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of high school sports here on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. 5 Jefferson County branches. Your community, your choice, your bank. Community First Bank keeps it simple. How about that one checking account? Free checking, high-yield interest. And high-yield inside, another good play from Tarkus Ferguson. He has 7 of the night. A little bit of a kiss inside, nice little finger roll. He has 7, as I told you, and the Comanches are back up 2 touchdowns, 35-21. 5:43 left in the third. Deep left wing, that's Gardner. Looks for Fitz. Fitz is going to come to the top, guarded by the front man of the defense, number 5, T.J. Rivers. Pike's going to get it as Blake Jones has checked into the ball game. Far corner, here comes Doug, looking to get it inside. Shikari over the top, no good. Shikari going to come up with it. Cahokia gets another rebound, and we will see what happens here off to the right arc. Ooh, nice pass in the corner. Rivers going to give it to Ferguson, left wing. Steps free to the line, kicks back. Rivers a 3, no. Off of the back iron, rebound by Blake Jones. That's a big board. And into the front court comes Fitz. Shortest man out there had his shot blocked. Rebound, Shikari, no. Iron not kind. Doug gets it, third time's a charm. So 3 chances there for the Rams as Doug is able to get it. Shikari had a nice look and could have come up with it. Shikari's having a decent night, however. Not sure if Uncle Gennaro is watching or not on WMIXsports.com, but if he is, hello. Let's see. Finally got the Wes Olson retweet. That is something that was very important to me, though, as Avery Barton laughs alongside. Left elbow toss, it kicks to the right corner. Hickman! No, off the back iron. Rebound will be over the top. That's a good job by the Rams there. Hickman's had a nice night, but couldn't come up with the tray. And the Rams are in the front court. Fitz against Hickman. Nice pass to Pike. Dangerous across the baseline. Blake Jones with it in the corner. Jones, speaking of the 2013 Rams, expected to be a fixture on the 2014 Rams baseball team. Corner 3 try from Pike is good, and he nails that 3. It's the Rams back within 9. Cuts it to single digits. It is 35-26. Something like that. Ferguson with it up top to the right wing. Hickman off of the right elbow. Nice play inside. Austin leaves it short. Gets his own rebound. Got away with the walk. No, it's because Pike stole it away. So a turnover off of the offensive board and a rare one by the Comanches. Austin has 12 of the night at 3 launches. No good from the left side. Rebound will be long to Cahokia. Red Lake College powers our video streaming at WMIXsports.com. Log on to RLC.edu. See how you can save thousands of dollars on your collegiate education. And apply online while you're there. Video streaming returns Friday and Saturday. It'll take the holidays off, however. No video from T-Town Effingham in the holiday tournament up there. We'll film from Coach Gamber, though. No inconveniences for him. As Austin's trying to work it inside from the mid-post. Darius is fouled. That'll count as a shot miss, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. As the Rams pick up their second foul of the half, and this one, I thought it was on Blake Jones. I don't want to miscredit the foul. Could have been on Jake Pike. No, that was on Dylan Reeves. My apologies. I think Pike had a foul earlier in the half. As the first free throw is no good by Austin. Chris Hugo with you. Denny Czerwinski has the call. The Lady Rams at Carbondale on AM 940. Also online at WMIXsports.com. We are back together tomorrow night, Thursday night, Saturday night. As the second free throw is good. So 1-2 that time for Darius Austin. Jeff Lund and the Lady Rams basketball coach will have the call of the game with me on Friday. As the Marion Wildcats coming to town. Speaking of which, Coach Shane Hawkins in attendance tonight. The Rams turn over half court. Here comes C.J. Rivers. Layup good. Right down the middle. Made it look effortless. And the Cahokia Comanches on top by 12, 38-26. 3:08 left to go in the third quarter. Jake Pike with it, the lefty. Shut off. Has it stolen away by Hickman, and Hickman comes up with the Ram turnover. Third of the quarter, and now mid-post kick out back to Hickman. 3 on the way. It's no good. Rebounds off. Shikari comes up with the rebound as Hickman can't come up with the 3. It's trapped in the backcourt. He got rid of it. And now Pike's going to race across the timeline. He's going to take it himself, but has to block the bucket. Offensive team rebounds for the Rams. Pike had the right idea. I think he was hoping for contact as he went up, but credit the disciplined Cahokia defense for blocking it out of bounds. And now the Rams will have to reset. It'll be out of a box set as Fitz will come left to the bucket. 2:45 left in the third. 38-26 Comanches. Lob pass on the inbound play to the C on the Cahokia floor. The C with the arrow through it. Quite a tomahawk. Off the left wing. Blake Jones a 3, no good. Rebound to Shikari down the middle, puts it up and in. Second chance points for Shake. He actually has 12 on the night. Rams are back within 10, 38-28. Cahokia fans not happy. They are up 10, 38-28 now in the third quarter. Been an electric atmosphere tonight. Appreciate the hospitality as always from the Comanches. Not a very hospitable 3 there from the left wing by Ferguson, however. And that looks in the Comanche lead to 13. 41-28, 2:05 left. Off of the trap, picked off over the middle by Austin. Leaves it back door. Nice save by Hickman. He was falling out of bounds and saved it. You think all these guys played for Antoine Galladay on the gridiron this year, but that's not the case. Now another backdoor lob, and it's good. Cutting to the back door from the left corner was Tarkus Ferguson. He now has 7 in the quarter. 12 on the night. Cahokia is up 43-28, up 15. Stuck in the corner, Gardner. Lob pass to the right wing. Pike zips it over to Fitz for 3. No. We'll twinkle the iron a couple of times and drop off to the Comanches. Another defensive board with 1:27 left in the third quarter. 43-28. And a great jump ball forced by Hawkins. Coming off the right block, Austin. It'll be round ball on the alternating possession rule, so the Rams force the third Cahokia turnover in this third quarter. We'll have a full scoreboard tonight at WMIXSports.com. We'll try to get that up on the way back. With 1:20 to play in the third quarter, 43-28. The Rams are down 15. Pike was in the backcourt. 1-2-2 from the Comanches. Nice no-look pass. Put the defense. Turn around left hand. Come and shake is good. Shikari has 14 on the night. Making a case for your player of the game. Back on the air tomorrow night from Central Lear High School as the SBW Lady Devils have the Trico Pioneers. Up top, Austin. Nice no-looker in that jam. Second of the night from Austin off the right block. Pardon me, Williams off the right block. 45-30, less than a minute to go in the third quarter. Rams are down 15 again. With it up top. Shikari's going to race to the bucket. Converted the shot, no good on the hand switch. Shikari could have come up with it in the front court already, and that was a bunny left short by Rivers. Rebound to the Rams. Both teams have 5 defensive boards. Fitz is going to go to the bucket. Try to work the height disadvantage on Ferguson. That'll be Tarkus' second foul of the half on the Comanches. And now, Braden Fitzgerald goes to the line to shoot 2. He's going to actually try to get his first and second points of the night here from the charity strip. This is normally where I would pause unless somebody else talks. It's not that luxury here tonight with 30.9 seconds left to go as Fitz misses the first free throw. Appreciate all of you for following us on the Twitterverse and WMIX Sports. Cahokia's finest in attendance tonight. Rams cheerleaders, Comanche cheerleaders, a boatload of Cahokia fans on this side. For a great atmosphere here tonight in Comanche land. 45-30 the score, 15-point game, 31 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Try to get you a Lady Rams update here in just a moment, and as I say, there it comes. Lady Rams doubling up Carbondale, 24-12 at the half. That's a big game for Jeff Lonnie. Makes for a much happier broadcast if they hang on Friday night. 45-30, Fitz can't come up with either. 6 defensive rebound of the quarter for Cahokia with 18 seconds left to go. They lead 45-30. We are on the WMIX Sports, or in the mobile studios perhaps. Coming around from the right side, Crumble. Travel with the basketball. Crumble was trying to go straight down the middle and had the right idea, just the wrong approach. Gives the Rams a chance here. Inbound with 4.4. 45-30 Cahokia. Shakes and gives a fit. 3 at the buzzer. Yes! Do they count it? They do count it. It's 45-33 after 3. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Backaches, bad hips, rickety knees? Why not try aquatic therapy? The Red Lake College Aquatic Center has more than a swimming pool. Try a 6-lane, 75-foot lap pool, along with a whirlpool 10 feet in diameter and a 10-foot by 20 hydrotherapy pool. Aquatic therapy is very affordable. In many cases, the tuition is waived entirely. With special access and dressing areas for the elderly and physically challenged, getting in the water is easy. Experts are on hand to assist with various areas of aquatic fitness and rehab. Call 437-5321 extension 1207 or visit rlc.edu.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
Find us on Facebook. This is Rams Basketball from WMIX Sports.
Welcome you back on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Chris Hugo. Denny Czerwinski is on assignment at Carbondale. Cahokia will start with the basketball here in the fourth quarter. There's going to be a foul underneath. It's 45-33. Fitch made a 3 inside the buzzer to end the third quarter. So now the Comanches get the ball right back. Crumble will inbound right of the circle to go to Hickman. Good footwork there by Gary. 2 of 5 for the Rams from the arc there in the third quarter. They were 3 of 9 inside, so that makes them 5 of 14 from the floor there in the third. So Cahokia gets the ball right back. 45-33. Hickman thought about the 3, now goes up top to Crumble. Back to Hickman off the deep right wing. No word on when the Comanches will play the Orphans in the makeup game, but neither of these teams have played a Southern Conference till now. Off the right block, Austin backs up the defender, got the post up, and that was a good look by a D1 player. It's 47-33 now. Cahokia 2-1-2 here. 7:19 to play in regulation, up 14. It's 47-33. Can Jeff Lyon and Lady Rams hang on AM 940? They were up 24-12 at the half. That scoreboard update is presented by your State Farm agent of Mount Vernon, Tony Wilps. Log on TonyWilps.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. Hawkins was looking past the white jerseys to the bucket. Blue past the defender, and he has 16 on the night, and it is 47-35. We'll have your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show coming up after the end of regulation, or the end of the game, I should say, which at this point could be the end of regulation. Coming around, it'll be a backdoor play. Williams, another dunk. 49-35 is your score. Chris Hugo with you tonight. Glad to have you with us. 6:34 left to go here in the quarter. Apologize for the issues on WMIXSports.com. We're trying to get that fixed. Off to the left wing, that's Braden Fitzgerald to the basketball. The Rams are down 14 with 6:16 left in regulation. Into the right corner, of course, that's Gilwan Nelson. Looking past the defender off of the right arc to Hawkins. Dylan Reeves to the basketball. Of course, Rams basketball is powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Now we'll have a foul and a hand check as Fitch was trying to go to the bucket. .6:02 left. And now Pike a 3 in and out, no good. Rebound will go to the Comanches. Coming off the left wing, that is Ferguson. Looking back, he's going to find Rivers. Back to Ferguson, 3 on the way, no good. Off of the back iron, Pike will come up with the rebound. Into the front court. Fitz a nice play to the bucket. Couldn't get it. Tip back, no good by Nelson. So here come the Rams trying to get something going, and they do. as Pike comes up with a 2 from long distance, believe it or not. It was a mid-range jumper. He has 8 on the night. Looking to go lob to the backside. Cahokia comes in. That's going to be another blocking foul. That'll be 4. Comanche fans look beside themselves at this point. (49-37) your score. Rams are trailing by 12 here and off of the mid-post. There's going to be a foul as Pike just had his 4th a moment ago, and that looks to have been on Jake. We'll see if that's going to be all she wrote. So Pike will pick up his 5th. He will foul out with 8 points. And now quick inbound into the right corner. It's going to be Rivers looking back to the mid-post for Austin. Travels with the basketball, and that'll be a turnover on the Comanches. .5:05 left. Here we go. 49-37, 12-point game. Rams are down with 5:02 left in the 4th. This game is powered by Extreme First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to First Banking. Welcome back to a foul in the back court as Trumbull is trying to lean in to force a turnover. They will get the possession of the basketball. So now a lob in from side of the bounds. It'll be Austin. Look in the back door. There's Montez Trumbull. Puts it up. No good. Trumbull had a good look. Could have come up with it. Hawkins with a rebound. Going to have it stolen away on the pass. It was intercepted. And now here comes a lob at the back door. Rivers and Austin were thinking slam-a-jamma. It's going to be tipped out of bounds. 4:46 to play in the 4th quarter. It'll be Ram basketball, team defensive board. Backcourt, Gilwan Nelson with it. Races across the timeline, throws it off. Ooh, and that's going to be goaltending. Nelson's going to get credit for 2 points. It was goaltending by the Comanches. Now we'll make it 49-39. Scott Gamber wants a timeout. They should count it. It goes up on the scoreboard, 49-39 as we near the midway point of the 4th quarter. This timeout is presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy. 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Eric Black and staff, of course, that's Dr. Eric Black. Proud to support the local community. Wish you a happy, safe, and healthy holiday season. 18 points on the night now for Chikari, as he's the one that gets credit. I thought it was Gilwan Nelson who took the shot. My apologies, but it'll be credit given to Chikari Hawkins. So it'll be Cahokia basketball out of the timeout. 18 seconds left in said timeout. Winning Edge, if you're looking for an award to present a team, player, maybe an organization, if you're looking for a fantasy football trophy, Winning Edge can handle all of your needs. They have acrylics, glass, trophies, plaques, you name it. Log on to winningedgeusa.com to see what all they have to offer. Winning Edge serving all of Southern Illinois. Opening a store in Mount Vernon. Down 10, the Rams, 49-39, 4:35 left in the 4th quarter. We are in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler, home of the Express Lane, passenger oil changes, and more. Hurrying into the front court, nice backdoor pass. Nelson gets in there to try to steal it away. Possession arrow favors the Rams. Counts as a turnover on Cahokia. 4:29 left to go in the 4th. Rams with the basketball in the backcourt, 2-on-2 out of the Comanches. It'll be Shikari racing across the sideline. Crossover dribble, got it back off the tip. Trying to go back door to Gardner. No, the iron not time. But underneath to get the rebound is Nelson. So Doug Gardner could have come up with it. Got the offensive rebound, and Gilwan Nelson, I believe, got hacked. That'll be the team's 6th on the Comanches. And that should be a trigger underneath the basket for the Rams. So it'll be a baseline inbound on the Comanche foul. .4:15 left. With it up top, Jones is going to lose it. It's going to be stolen away. Here comes a jam from Austin. Well, Austin has 17 on the night now, and the Comanches lead 51-39. Between the circles, Shikari Hawkins, 3:57 left to go in the fourth quarter. Off the far sideline, it's Fitz. Going to go to the length and has it blocked. Went down low, had the height disadvantage, had it poked and prodded away, and now it'll be Ram basketball. They get the team offensive rebound on that one, however. Fitz had the right idea, was trying to get the foul. Didn't happen. Clean squat. As Nelson will get it into Blake Jones. Off of the right arc, it's Blake with some bright orange shoes. Shikari has bright orange shoes. So does Fitz. Off the left wing, here comes Doug. The runner in the lane is no good. Rebound taken away, but stolen away. Kokia got the rebound with a miss. Gardner last lap. He gets it to Shake, no good. Rebound underneath will go to Hawkins. He'll put it up another time, no good. Can he do it again? He does. Third, makes that the fourth time the charm there for the Rams. And almost stole away from Cahokia. 3:27 left in the fourth quarter. Always bank on your hometown team. Community First Bank featuring the one account, featuring free checking and high yield interest. Remember, FDIC, Community First Bank, of course, the official voice of the Rams. Backdoor lob, not going to happen this time. Cahokia almost turned it over. They were going for the lob play, didn't work. Hickman got it back. Now looking for a skip pass. Darian Nash wants a timeout. The team got a little too fancy. 3:17 left to go in the fourth quarter. Down 10 are the Rams, 51-41. 10-point game here as we near the midway point of the fourth. Chris Hugo with you tonight on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. This timeout is presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy. 2339 Broadway. They wish you a happy, safe, and of course, without a doubt, healthy holiday season. That's the Medicine Shop Pharmacy again. 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. After this one, we will have your Smith Chevrolet post-game show. You can find their inventory online at 3423 Broadway. That's not online. That's a physical address. How about SchmidtChevrolet.com? Everything's going virtual these days. Hard not to get confused. 3:15 to go in the fourth. 51-41. Cahokia with the lead in the basketball. Ferguson across the timeline in the corner near the scorer's table. It's going to double back to the left side. Hickman with it up top. Looking back circle, going to hand off. Coming around is Rivers. Looking back to the right wing, Hickman. Across the way, gets it back to Rivers to the timeline. Cahokia looking to kill some clock with 2:55 left to go in the fourth. Community First Bank with 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts, especially the one account featuring free checking and high yield interest. They're the official voice of high school sports on WMIX, and that's the official ruling on the floor. A hand check at the top will send Ferguson to the line for the one and bonus. 2:46 left to go. That foul will be on Blake Jones, his first, team 7. First free throw is up and good by Ferguson. He'll get another. Make it 52-41. 2:46 left to go. Fourth quarter action from Cahokia. South Summit Conference matchup. The Rams looking to avoid their first loss of the season, but that's what the Comanches are looking to deal. Second free throw, no good. Off to the near side. Shikari on the rebound. Gilwan Nelson with it across the timeline. Going to dribble it in between the circles. Gets back off to the right now. Gardner now to Shake off the left wing. He's going to try to go to the basket. Made the basket. What's the foul going to be? No basket. Foul before the shot. It's going to be a right of the bucket inbound. So no shot, just a foul, and that'll be the 6th team foul for Reals this time on the Comanches. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. You can find us on Facebook as well. Chris Hugo with you tonight. Avery Barton, Jeff Pro with us as well. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. Quick three coming for the corners. Good. So Fitz has 2 threes in the half, 6 on the night. 52-44. The Rams back with an 8. Looking to pressure in the front court. Far side, that's Ferguson. Looking for the skip pass. He'll be able to find Rivers on the left wing. 2:15 left in the fourth. 52-44 the score. The Rams are back within 8. Rivers bounce pass to the left corner for Hickman. Back to the timeline, Ferguson. It'll be off to the right wing, and here comes Austin. Kicking it off to the right corner, Williams. Ferguson's going to draw the quick foul from Blake Jones, so Ferguson's going to go to the line for the one and bonus. He's actually 3 of 4 tonight at the line. That'll be the 8th team foul, second on Blake Jones. Okay. Misread the tweet. Lady Rams still up 10. It's 38-28. Lady Rams over Carbondale on AM 940. That's at the end of 3. Let's see what Ferguson does at the line. Scoreboard updates are presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Agent of Mount Vernon. Free throw, no good. Shikari's able to get the rebound and then tipped out of bounds with a pass intended to go up the sideline to Nelson. So the Rams will re-inbound in front of the Cahokia bench with about three-quarter court to go on the far side. 1:55 left to go in regulation. 52-44 the score. Would much rather see the Rams win it in regulation if that's just me. I don't have to go to overtime. Rather see the Rams win right here. Off the left wing, here comes Spitz. Cahokia in control right now. The Rams force a pass in the lane. It's turned over. And now Cahokia up the right side, and that was a good play designed in the dirt up the right side. Came Darius Austin to get the bucket. Made it look so easy. It's back to double digits into the lead, 54-44 with a minute 31 left. Behind the back dribble, Gardner goes to the left side and swatted out of bounds on the shot. Rebound will stay with the Rams. Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of high school sports here on WMIX, including the showcase, which is back on the air tomorrow night as SVW hosts Trico and girls basketball action. That's right here on 94.1 FM. Right here's another steal. Hickman is going to try to contort the shot. Gets the foul already on Blake Jones, so Hickman's going to the line regardless of where they count the foul. I'd have to assume he will get 2 shots at the line, and it's not a bonus situation. With 1:19 left, the Cahokia Comanches 54, the Mount Vernon Rams 44. First free throw is good. So Hickman has 8. He'll get another. How about those 5 Jefferson County branches of Community First Bank of the Heartland? 2 in Mount Vernon, and then, of course, Dick's Woodlawn tonight. And they welcome you back to personal banking, especially that one account featuring free checking and high-yield interest. Second free throw is no good. Rebound to the Rams, down 11 with a minute 18 left. Fitz with it on the deep left wing. Looking to get past the dribble on Ferguson. Comes baseline, and that will be a touch foul on Ferguson. It'll send Fitz to the line for the 1 and bonus. So if there's ever a time to make some free throws, it'd be right here with a minute 12 left. One minute, 12 seconds left. Fitz is at the line, shooting the 1 and bonus. He'll get the first one here. With a minute 12 left to go in regulation. Braden's got to make these free throws. And misses the first. Rebound to the Comanches. A minute 9 left. Rams up to pressure. Bounce pass to the backcourt will go to Crumble. He's trapped in the corner, needs some help, and he'll travel with the basketball. Turnover Cahokia. Big setup here. Looks like Darian Nash may have wanted the timeout. Looks like he didn't get it. So the Rams will inbound right to the bucket. Minute 3 left, down 11, 55-44. It's going to be to Gilwan Nelson. Back of the corner, Fitz with a bobble. Gets a 3 up on the way. No good. Back iron. Rebound will go to the Comanches. Big defensive board here. The Rams down 11, 55 seconds left. Trap in the backcourt again. It's going to come up the left side. Here comes Ferguson. Has 3 options. Lob to the backdoor. Hickman is in. Hickman stuffs it in to make it 57-44. Rams try to get through the pressure. Shikari with the basketball in 38 seconds. Cahokia is up 13. More than likely going to be 1-0 on the South 7-9. That's going to be a quick foul on Hickman. So Hickman's going to send Shikari Hawkins to the line for the 1 and bonus. 32.1 seconds left. The Rams trail 57-44. We'll have an archive later on WMIXsports.com. As Shikari makes the first, he'll get another. Make it 57-45. Woodlawn throttles Oaten tonight, 60-29. No word on Waltonville Carlisle yet, at least not to my inbox. As the second free throw is no good. Rebound to the Comanches. 29 seconds left. Cahokia is going to improve to 4-3 and 1-0 on the South 7. The Rams are getting their first loss of the season. Back off the left side. That was a nice find at the back door for Darius Austin. 8 1/4. 59-45, 15 seconds left, and the Rams are going to throw it away. It'll be Cahokia basketball. The Rams tried to do too much. With 13 seconds left, Cahokia will inbound and presumably be able to run the clock off as the Rams are going to back up in the half court. Community First Bank of the Heartland has been the official voice of the Rams the past couple of seasons. We appreciate them being along for the ride each and every time out, as well as the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. 6 seconds left, 59-45 score. At half court is Carlton Rivers Jr. He'll dribble out the clock, and the Rams are going to win this one. The Comanches are going to win this one, 59-45. We'll take a break, come back to your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Wouldn't it be amazing if there was somewhere you could listen to knowledgeable discussion, interviews with a great mix of coaches, get the scores, and be entertained? You must have missed last week's Saturday Sports Show. Give AM 940 a couple of hours every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, and we'll give you the info you need like no one else can. It's your best option this sports season. The Saturday Sports Show on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Powered by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
Did your bank recently stop offering free checking? People's National Bank still has free checking with the added convenience of a Visa check card, online banking, bill pay, MoneyPass, and mobile banking. Stop by People's National Bank located at 413 South 34th Street in Mount Vernon today for details on how to get your free checking account.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, non-usage fees may apply.
Hi, Roy Schmidt Chrysler dealer at King City Chrysler Center, Mount Vernon. The 2013 Chrysler 200 sedan could be the perfect recipe of beauty and luxury with an added pinch of safety. The 200 Touring has beauty outside with powerful LED accented headlamps as well as precise chiseled profile. Inside, it's nothing but luxury with leather, heated seats, navigation, and Uconnect technology. With 0% financing or a total of $3,500 in incentives on the 2013 Chrysler 200, we are guaranteed to find a payment perfect for you. Chrysler is so confident in this IIHS top safety pick that they're offering a 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty that is unmatched by Honda, Toyota, and Nissan. You must come see our associates at King City Chrysler, 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or shop us online at kingcitychrysler.com.
What does technology sound like? Is it the clang of heavy machinery, the beeps and chirps of an electronic gadget? At the new Good Samaritan Regional Health Center, technology sounds a little something like this.
It's the sound of a young girl excited because her mom's being released the same day as her minimally invasive surgery. Thanks to the Da Vinci surgical robot, our surgeons' hand motions are seamlessly translated into smaller, more precise movements. But surgery isn't the only way Good Samaritan is raising the bar for advanced healthcare in Southern Illinois.
That's the sound of a patient's health record being updated and stored electronically for immediate access by nurses, primary care doctors, and specialists alike. That's why soon, the new Good Samaritan Regional Health Center will use all electronic patient health records. Less paper translates to faster, better care for you. And that sounds a little something like this.
The new Good Samaritan Regional Health Center, raising a hospital, raising the bar.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show starts now.
And we welcome you back to Cahokia. The Rams fall here tonight by a final score of 59-45. Chris Hugo with you. Danny Czerwinski on assignment. He has the call. The Lady Rams game, of course. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have some scoring and stats with your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Online at SchmidtChevrolet.com. We'll take that break. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
16 years, I wrote about the area's great teams. Now I'm part of a great team, the sales team, Schmidt Ford of Salem. Hi, folks, it's Mike McManus, and I'm proud to be part of the Schmidt Ford family. Whether it be a new or pre-owned vehicle, let me or any other of our professional sales consultants help you find your next car or truck. You'll be glad you did. So stop by Schmidt Ford of Salem or visit us online at schmidtfordofsalem.com.
Dig in with full contact coal miner training at Red Lake College. Learn in our new 20,000 square feet coal mine training center. Use real equipment like continuous miners and power sitters, and check out the new mine rescue and fire safety training tunnel. Associate degree and occupational certificates available.
We're full contact, hands-on coal mining. Real equipment, real live, all the time.
What are you waiting for? Call 618-437-5321 and get started.
Watch the Rams online at WMIXsports.com. Powered by Ren Lake College.
And we welcome you back on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Chris Hugo with you on your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show here from Cahokia High School. Here's some stats tonight from the Rams. They were 16 of 44 from the inside for 36% tonight. 4 of 13 outside. They were 20 of 57 tonight from the floor and 5 of 9 from the free throw line for 55%. Comanches, meanwhile, they were 18 of 41 from the inside for 43.9%, 3 of 12 outside for 25%, 21 of 53. From the floor, they were 12 of 20 from the free throw line. Rebounding edge belonged to the Rams. 23 offensive rebounds, 18 defensive boards for a total of 41, many of them key rebounds. Comanches had 36 rebounds, 14 offensive, 22 defensive. Turnover disadvantage belongs to the boys from the King City, 11-10. Taking a look at individual scores here in the game, the Rams put 6 in the book. Jazmine Hawkins unofficially had 23. 8 from Jake Pike, 6 from Braden Fitzgerald, 4 apiece from Gilwan Nelson and Doug Gardner. Wow, the Comanches actually had 6 in the book as well. They had a team-high 21 from Darius Austin, 13 from Tarkus Ferguson. 10 from Gary Hickman, 6 apiece for C.J. Rivers and Devontae Williams. All of Devontae Williams' points came off the jam. He had 3 dunks tonight. And then 3 points from Montez Crumble to give us our final score. The Cahokia Comanches 59. The Mount Vernon Rams 45. Cahokia improves to 4-3. They are 1-0 in the conference. Rams drop to 6-1. They are 1-1 in the South 7. This is your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. And, of course, Rams basketball is presented by the official voice of high school sports on WMIX. First Bank of the Heartland, home of the one account, where one means more. Free checking, high yield interest, just ask for one. We'll take a break, come back, and wrapped up here on your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. And this is Rams basketball from WMIX School.
There's a good reason why Second Chance Auto has been in business for 33 years. They believe in doing business the right way, with honest deals. It's the only way they know. And thanks to Second Chance Auto, you don't have to head out of town to get financing. They offer bank rate financing to everyone. Yes, everyone. You'll find a great selection of quality vehicles with 3-month or 3,000-mile warranties. Come see why they've been successful for 33 years at Second Chance Auto. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount, too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
Streaming worldwide at WMIXsports.com. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
And we welcome you back, WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham, a Withers Broadcasting Superstation. Rams fall here tonight to the Comanches 59-45, though they split tonight, though. The preliminary contest, the Rams beat Cahokia 38-32. The JV Rams off to another hot start, although it is a 2-0 start. Take a look at some scores from around the area tonight. Of course, this is your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. This is a Tony Wilkes scoreboard update. Mounds Meridian beats Charleston Moe tonight. That's Charleston, Missouri, 75-69. Midway through the third quarter, Effingham up 24-22 on T-Town. About 4:43 left, so about midway through the fourth quarter at last check on WMIX AM. Mount Vernon up 9 on the Terriers, 44-35. Of course, in girls action tonight, Alvarado beats Weber Township 48-35. 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nashville leads Carterville on the girls' side 52-42. Highland beat Westwood tonight 67-56. Carmi beats Benton on boys' side 58-46. It is a final now as the Hornets beat Carterville 54-42 on the girls' side. Taking a look at anything else we may have. Well, that's about it. Tony Welch, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Find him online at TonyWelch.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Player of the game tonight, Shakari Hawkins unofficially had 23 points as the Rams dropped a loss to Cahokia. First loss of the season, 59-45. Cahokia is 1-0, tied atop the conference East. The Rams are 0-1. They'll have another shot on Friday night against the Marion Wildcats. We'll honor the Rams baseball team between games. Of course, 2013 Rams placed fourth in the state. Tim Holloway, Quinn McClure, Tom Fulkerson, and Eddie Clark's bunch will all be honored for the game, the fourth-place finishers from this past 2013 season. So come check that out. Support the Rams. You can't make it. You know where to find it here on 94.1 FM. Video, we promise, at WMIXsports.com. That's going to do it for us tonight. For Jeff Crow, for Avery Barton, for Hunter Schrader back at the Mount Vernon studio. For everyone at WMIX Sports, thank you for accessing our broadcast tonight. I'm Chris Hugo, reminding you of the final score one more time. The Mount Vernon, let's reverse that. How about that? The Cahokia Comanches 59. The Mount Vernon Rams 45. We're back on the air tomorrow. SBW Trico on the girls' side, 6:15 for JV start. Pregame after that. Next Rams broadcast, of course, will be on Friday night against Marion, 6:15 JV start. We're on the air after that. Next Lady Rams broadcast after tonight, the one on AM 940. Once that's all wrapped up, your next Lady Rams broadcast will be January the 9th when Christ Our Rock Lutheran comes to Shagnon Gymnasium and girls play. That'll be at 6:15 pregame. We're on the air after that. That's the 2014 in the year of our Lord. So there's quite a bit of time before your next Lady Ram broadcast through the holidays and whatnot. So that's going to do it for us tonight. It's aforementioned, your long outro aside. Thank you for listening. Good night from Cahokia.
Thank you for listening to Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. Rams basketball on WMIX Sports is powered by the official voice of Rams Athletics, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Rams basketball is also sponsored in part by the Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon, Ford Square, and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. Red Lake College. Save thousands on your college education. Log on to rlc.edu. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital. Raising the bar. Winning Edge. Schmidt Ford of Salem. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem, Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, All Stars and Stitches, Central Christian Church, and People's National Bank. Stay in the game on Twitter. Follow us at WMIX Sports or log on to WMIXsports.com. Now, back to today's Hot Country on the legendary WMIX.
Jenny Daniels with David Nail and whatever.